The 2025 budget estimate.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. In the first place, I think they have to present a very truthful picture of what has happened within these 7 months, say half a year. What I mean is that the NDC government hasn't done basically anything. And they are coming. So
they have not done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Even if they are even keeping watch of the money, that is something.
No, so you don't take me out of context. Doesn't mean they are doing bad, because they
admit they are doing well.
No. They are not doing well. They are not doing bad. From my understanding of the economic situation and fiscal space, they are still forming their government. So anybody that says NDC's government is not doing well, to me, it's not being fair. Anybody that is saying NDC's government is doing well is being mischievous, because even tomorrow they are vetting some of their ministers. They haven't finished forming their boards. NDC government hasn't put a peso in a road fund, and it doesn't mean that they are doing bad. You know, they are still at the formative stage, and it's very conventional and regular. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Almost everything that we are enjoying as a result of the economy is carried forward from last quarter 2024. Go and read the budget Dr. Atuforsen presented. I hope you understand. So nobody should come and say NDC is doing well or bad. And that is why I'm saying that they have to present the true state of what they inherited, what they've added or not these 7 years, and why they have not, and where they are taking us to you Ghanaians hope.
So apart from that, what again are you expecting the minister to say in terms of the economy? One critical thing that has come up is about the fees and charges, which the deputy minister explained that this was something that was already approved and now is being implemented. Some have also argued that they cut back on the revenue and they are struggling and they have to use these charges to shore it up. What do you make of it?
That is why somebody like you and the multimedia, which to me is number one, should take some of these critical things we talk about serious. I am not against the fees and the charges increment. Personally, that's my personal view.
To go up by 30
I'm not.
Isn't that too?
Then they should be able to explain to Ghanaians why. Because increment in revenue generation is calibrated in nature. It depends on your fiscal space. And we run across something negative effective tax rate economy. As a country, we are always borrowing, increasing our debt to GDP, destroying our fiscal space. The only way we can survive is revenue generation domestically. But we have demonized this whole thing. So they should be able to come public and explain to us. Because I am one person I always advocate for increment in terms of revenue generation. So I won't come here and then look the other side. But that's what I'm saying. They should come and be truthful. We need enough money. Our space is still not consolidated. We seem to have debt to GDP still high. We are not generating enough. We have a lot of statutory obligations, infrastructure, health, education, and others. We need money. But then they use it as political tool against us. They should be fair enough. Let Ghanaians know that, what we did, even coming to government, NDP government did not do anything bad. And that the way to go is to expand our revenue base, increase our generation, and consolidate and stabilize our economy and become more independent. That is the way forward. But that is why I'm saying that they shouldn't come and lie to Ghanaians. Just as I'm saying that they are not doing good, they are not doing bad, they are self-forming their board and ministers, they haven't spent even road sector, nothing. So everything is as a result of the fact that last quarter, 2024, most of the primary macro indicators were better than even 2016. Talk about GDP, primary balance, talking about all of them. In fact, inflation had moved from 54.1 to about 22, SM rate 54 to about 16 point something. So it's a downtrend. That is our trajectory that is happening, and we are still enjoying that. Outflow as a country, but they as a government, and I'm not blaming them because it's too early yet.
Oh, no, but before I let you go, in terms of expenditure, there are some who are afraid or worried that some of what we've seen over the past months is due to some prudent management of expenses, and from the next month they will start making some payment to contractors and all those things. The fear is that could unwind what we've seen already. Do you share that same concern? inflation.
I face it creates space for uncertainty rather in economics. I haven't done any econometric analysis yet because I need to pick the data and run regression analysis and know those. I haven't done them. You know I'm a natural science person. But what I can say is that it also affirms some of the comments, even though rebuttable, because we need to get there. That because they haven't spent, they haven't done anything. It's the same as I'm saying. So now people cannot be sure whether after starting to spend as a government, they will be able to contain what we have or not. But it will come as a result of proper, prudent financial economic planning, if they can do that. And they wouldn't sit there and do propaganda, whether NDC and PP now, it doesn't matter. I think there should be a new shift. The shift that I'm looking for is not necessarily allowing the public utterances and pressure to let us make wrong economic decisions. Neither shouldn't our political interests or partisanship influence or inducement let us as a people to embark on trajectory that will not provide the stable economy that we want. We are tired of recycling our problems and propaganda and some policies that are dysfunctional. I'm not interested. But what I'm looking for today is that, as you are saying, they are coming to spend. Can they promise us that when we start spending, we'll be able to contain the situation, we'll be able to let the economy stay as is and even improve upon, or it's going to go back? This is what I'm expecting from them.
Honorable, I appreciate your time so much, and that is Honorable and the former Deputy Minister of Finance as well.